Okay, guys, here we go again. Today is Thursday, the 6th of December. Uh, this is what we were expecting in the way that, yes, and I want you guys to understand the new one, how it is. Technically, I tell you guys how it is. We've been running the dollar short over here. This cycle ended. Now, you're always going to push the trend. Remember, you guys are no pickers. Pickers are person that start buying here. They are heroes. We are no heroes. We are professional traders. So technically, we told you guys, compared to the euro, that the next buy in the euro was 130. But guess what? When we get to 130, we knew that there wasn't a buy anymore. So now it gets interesting. And I'm going to make you guys to understand what we're doing here in Elliott Wave Forecast. I'm going to put the dollar in the 1 hour. And we told you guys that it should be a sell around this level. 80, 80, 88, 80, 20, I remember me saying. Now it's not a sell anymore. You guys want to know something? Now we know that this cycle ended. But the heroes that they were picking and not being professionals here, they feel heroes about this time. That they don't know that one day what's going to happen is that this is going to keep going lower. They're going to lose the money. And uh, that's something that it is, how you call it, the evil side of the market. So now we are no heroes. We're going to buy the dollar here with the defined risk, and we're going to get, in my understanding, the same entry that the heroes, but we didn't have stress. This is professional trading. You guys understood right now? Now, getting back to the 4-hour trade, the 4-hour US dollar charge, this is very simple, guys. This is what we were expecting today. We've been expecting, we knew, and you guys can double check the video by Monday and Tuesday, that this week sometimes we're going to get a dollar rebound. Now, there is the rebound taking place. Now it's a step-by-step process. I want you guys to understand. Nothing is in a straight line, but now it's in a step-by-step process. The dollar has two paths. Don't overreact, please. No in the rooms. Do not overreact to the idea of the dollar being so bullish. I care less, I'm sorry, about this candle. For me, means nothing yet. The dollar can do this, get to here, and drop out of the planet air. And all those people that you guys see in social media talking about the euro is going to go to 110 now, because you guys going to listen to that. Remember that. Those people were saying the same over here, and we were on the right side of the market. We got the best system in the world. One of them. We ain't going to get caught in the wrong side of the market. This is a strong trap right here. We never get caught. We told you guys at 920 that the dollar, you got to be careful with it. Now, we got to wait. Now, you guys need to think that the dollar is going to go to either 80.51, 80.74, or 81.01. Nothing has said yet that the dollar is going to go to the 82 area. We've been showing that possibility every day on the update. We knew. That's why the trend report right here, if you guys notice, that's why in the trend report, every 4-hour trend is still in favor of the dollar. That's why we never change it. It's because our system never become dollar bill in the 4-hour. All right? So, in other words, this possibility is still alive. We should know about that possibility when the dollar gets around here. And then it's going to be the honeymoon. We told you guys that it's going to be like this. So for now, more US dollar strength should reach at least, like I say, should touch around 81 and see from there. A much better update later on today when we do the Asia update, or the London update, better say, you guys should get a better risk. Like I said right now, like I say, the dollar switch, this cycle from the 16 in the dollar ended. Now the market is going to fight around here, and it's going to let you know which way we go. That's very simple. Now, this is the US dollar group right here. No, this is the US dollar group. Wait, when I have it. This is the US dollar group right here. On the US dollar group, you have the euro, cable, the CAD, the dollar index, and the dollar sweeps. The sweeps, the dollar, and the euro, very strong, very weak against comparison the dollar, very weak. Very weak. All right. So I believe in what I'm saying is that please don't sell the dollar. The market ended the cycle that we were expecting. We were expecting, and always going to be like that, guys, so you get used to it. We always going to force the train onto the train, say, no here anymore. We always going to push the train onto that happen. All right? Onto the train, deny the train in the time frame, we always going to switch the train. I want you guys to understand that what it changed is the 30 and the 50-minute trend. In the case of the euro, the 1-hour trend is steered to the upside against these lows. But doesn't mean that you can buy it. You need to wait for the level to buy. All right? So don't sell the dollar. And then you got to wait for the 50. Now you got to buy the dollar in the small time frames. You follow the 1-hour. The way we work is like right now we put the dollar, like you see, down, because it's down in the 1 hour, but it's correcting. So you know with that the dollar should go to 80.51. We're going to do it like that to avoid confusion. Let's see if we can include the 50-minute trend, because it can create some sort of confusion there. But technically now, now everything should look in favor of the US dollar. The US dollar chart in the 1 hour, very clear. Now it's going to do this, and we should see when we get to around this area, if the dollar goes to 82, or the dollar goes straight to 74, or the dollar goes to 82, or the dollar goes to 72 before, to 82 before going to 74. All right? Do not listen to nobody, guys. Do not listen. People gonna sound like hero now. because people are buyers. People believe that the dollar is going to go to 100. Followed us. What we always tell you is this. If it goes to 100, guess what, guys? We're going to be buying the dollar onto 100. As simple as that. We always going to be on the right side of the market. We always going to be in the right side of the market. It's a step-by-step process. Do not think now that the euro is going to go to 126. Please don't do that, and please don't ask that in the room, because that can create confusions. Follow our instruction. We are professional traders, and we know how to ride the trend, and we have a system that always going to keep you out, guys, in the right side of the market. Right? It's very clear, guys. The dollar can go to 82. I never denied that, and we never changed the trend, and that's the reason why. All right? So that's the thing with the dollar. Now, I want to show you also, this is the Euro group. This is the Euro group right here. And in the Euro group, you guys can see that from the lows of July, this is the blue one is the Euro. The red one is the Euro Aussie. The blue one is Euro Pound and the Euro Yen. Alan, at the honest to you, my friend, if you're gonna put, bottom line is this, guys. I mean, I'm gonna put this comment by Alan before I continue, because some of you guys can have that issue. And I'm gonna tell you this. If you're gonna be a professional trader, your trading work hours should be the overlap between London and New York. If you're gonna, there is a lot of mobile device right now, and there is a lot of mobile device right now. What's happening is that if you're gonna leave over the overlap between London and New York, you have to have a mobile device with you, either in a smartphone that everyone has one now, an iPad, something that you can communicate with us, because we don't know what's going to happen at 1:30. We know that it's going to, you asked me last night, I say, it's going to go to 1:30. How we get there makes the difference. You see what I mean, Alan? Sorry, that's the way it is. Enough to know that it's a trap. Today at 9:05, it looks good. 9:30, it doesn't. All right. So if you did 125 picks, so you're good. You're good then. You gotta get a mobile device, guys. You gotta get a mobile device all the time. If I go to the doctor, the days I go on Monday in the morning, I take my iPad with me, and I'm checking what's going on. This is a fast market, and we run ahead of the crowd. All right, so let's keep going. Now, look, this is the euro and the euro yen. That's the euro and the euro yen. Now, again, the euro top right here, the euro yen did not. The euro yen makes 3 waves over here. The way you should be look at it is step by step. If the euro is going to correct to 127.5, 128.5 and keep going lower, then the euro yen is going to correct this cycle. If the euro yen is going to go, if the euro is going to go to the 126, the first target in the euro yen is going to be this cycle before going higher. So I remember you guys, there's still a dollar yen that which is bullish there. And that's something that you guys should keep in mind. So step by step, no reason to buy the euro now. Now it's a sell step by step. Like the same way that we told you guys at 127.70, buy the euro. Buy the euro step by step. And look, it took us to 131. We say first 129. It went all the way to 129, 131. The same to the downside and a step-by-step process. Now, if the euro get aligned, remember one thing, still the trend in the euro is down. Look, we haven't changed it. But this is up still. We don't change this until the 1 hour become bearish. So now it's in a step. You think about 129, 128.5. When we get there, if a damage is made, then we go 126. That's how it is. Don't be a hero. Now is the time to sell the euro in any pullback. All right? Very simple. Now, the euro yen, I believe, we cannot know way to reserve the euro until the cycle doesn't finish. I'm going to explain to you the dollar. Until this cycle do not end and show the Elliott Wave structure, we don't know when to sell, to buy the dollar. So it's going to be the same in the euro. We don't know if it's going to take that path or if from here it's going to do this. We don't know where to buy the dollar yet. You see, Alan? It's a step-by-step process, guys. But it's a buy. The dollar is a buy. All right? Now, what I was telling you guys is this, that right here, one second, right here, if the euro is going to correct lower, most likely the euro yen also. So I won't recommend buying the euro yen yet. Wait for the day later on. Wait for us to, wait for us to update the trend report and update the count in some of the pairs. They don't need that much update. It's the same 4 hour. The 4 hour hasn't changed. Only that they didn't provide the extension, but it's the same. If you go to the 4 hour of the US dollar, it's the same count. You see? I knew that it's going to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. The only thing is that it didn't negate the last extension. I remember me saying on Monday and Tuesday, correct me any of you guys, whom or Greg, any of you guys that I know that you are on top of the game right there with everything. I remember a video Monday and Tuesday that I say that this swing right here kind of made things tricky a little bit because I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You guys remember? I think it was Tuesday that I say that. It's because these people play games, guys. These people play games. They play games, to be honest with you. So, like I say, in a step by step, look, that's the same count that I'm showing you now. We knew that the move in the dollar is going to happen one way or the other, either this one or this one. All right. So that's very clear. Now, about the indices, look, when you see the S&P not rallying with the US dollar trend, 95% of the time is because the S&P is lagging. Now, I believe that the S&P still can make the last push higher, but like I say, it's the same case as the US dollar. They make it harder sometimes. We got a very good system that goes with, it's not only, guys, and some of you guys keep asking, it's not only the RSI. Of course, we won't let you guys know which one it is. But look, 1, 2, 3. Here. Now, I can make this a three-way, 1, 2, 3, and make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 7 swing. I can make that case. If it goes down tomorrow, I can make that case. But still, today the S&P is when the euro was tomorrow. Still is a bullish trend in a 1 hour, and the 15-minute, and everyone is a bullish trend against this low. It can drop tomorrow like a bomb. I don't see 5 ways here, but I'm going to be favoring this to happen. If it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, guess what? It's going to do the same that the dollar did today, because I know that the move against the risk on trade is coming. I don't move the market to know. And we are honest enough to let you guys know that it's kind of tricky, and that and that can happen. I see 5 ways coming out of the secondary. Now, we told you guys to buy at 1400. You guys should have the stop to break even now. But we are expecting a big pullback in the S&P that is going to take it at least to 1370. So the market overall is going to enter in a honeymoon trade pretty soon. The market overall is going to enter in the honeymoon trade pretty soon, either side of the market. This is the beauty about everything, guys. The beauty about everything is that the honeymoon, even though the market is going to be here, the honeymoon period of definition is pretty close. Why? Because technically, now you have this low and you have this area. This is in this area now, the market is going to define where he goes, either here or here. So this is what we were expecting. This is what we were waiting over the last 2 weeks. This one was very weak. This one is a stronger. It's a higher degree. So that's what we have for today. Very simple, and a step-by-step process that should take us to either 82 in the dollar or 74. That can take us either towards 80 in the S&P or to 1575. Very simple, guys. Now we got 5 minutes. Any question? Remember, and please, the questions, no questions about any individual pair. Questions about the overall bias. This is what the forum is all about. The room, you guys ask any individual question you guys have. But I want you guys to appreciate Well, that's a very smart approach, Neil, between you and me. Aussie have no issues at all. Aussie, but no issues at all. The cat is not trading with the dollar. If you look at the cat, look. What you mean with that, Hun? You see, the cat has no react to the dollar. So, like I say, uh, like I say, Hun, I don't understand your question. Like I say, like it's a step-by-step process that right now we got a bullish dollar in the small time frames. It hasn't aligned yet with the 4 hour. It can or it cannot. All right. The dollar is a buy. The euro is a sell until it reach 128.75, I believe. That's like I told you guys yesterday. If the euro pairs are bearish, of course, the US dollars is bullish and it's some sort of risk off. Yes. Everybody, whom do you and everyone understand the process, right? We should keep, I mean, we should keep selling now. It's like a right here, look. I mean, it's like a right here. We're coming higher. Right now, we are in this candle. But right here, we told you guys, it's gone, guys. Gonna go to 81. Around right here, if that's gonna happen, which I wish it will, so I can buy my euro. I can buy the euro around 125, 124. If that happen, we're gonna know it around here. So we got an absolute Christmas trade right there to the downside and risk. And I tell you the truth, it can happen, but it hasn't confirmed yet. Absolute regret. That's a good one. But that's the beauty, guys. I wish you guys appreciate that we know how to switch trends. Sometimes non-fine peril, I mean, people to follow news, they say that the news most of the time create B waves or wave two. If you told me now what's going to happen in the dollar, I can tell you most likely the dollar is going to get weak with the news and then react back again. And I do that every month. I tell you guys what the news is going to happen. Like yesterday, I have no doubts in my mind that whatever that comes out of Australia, the house is going to get strong. But I tell you the truth, the market is showing a setup for a possible move and risk off. All right. Any other question or comments for individual pair, please? The room we're gonna try to outdate the 4 hour chart before 4 p.m. Eastern. All right. So guys, I got the Spanish one. See you guys later on. Like I say, we're gonna try it. Have you noticed we're doing the 4 hours a day early and no more? And so let's see how it goes. All right. Thank you guys.